everyone, it's Colleen Kislick here, and today we're going to play a game of pick up sticks. And if you think that's easy, well, I'm going to tell you it's not so easy. But I'm going to challenge you to see if you can figure out what kind of stick belongs to which tree. Because these all came from a tree in this area, but how do you know which stick came from which tree? So we've got some good examples here of some trees that are common in our boreal forest. So we've got some deciduous trees. Those are the ones that have no leaves in the winter. So some of those kind of trees are our birch, our beech, our maple, our oak, our aspen, our balsam poplars. They have no leaves. Then we have our coniferous trees. Those are the ones who have really adapted to winter well, and they stay green all year round, with the exception of one of them. So I've got this handful of sticks here, and I want you to challenge you to take a closer look at the twigs and sticks and leaves, these are leaves, lying around your neighborhood. Can you tell what kind of tree it is just by the twigs, just by the buds? Well, if you can take a close look at this, you can see they're all different, but sometimes you really have to get picky about it. For example, this is from a poplar tree. This is also from a poplar, but they're very different kind of poplar. The bigger buds, if you can see that one, this branch here that I'm twirling has bigger buds. This one has tiny little buds in the wintertime. They're hardly visible. They're two different species of poplar trees that are very common. The one with the bigger buds comes from the black poplar or the balsam poplar. This one with the smaller buds is an aspen or trembling white poplar. And how do you get to know the difference? Well, get outside. Start looking. Also, if you look at the trees that belong to these buds, you'll start to notice certain characteristics that the trunk has, that maybe one's a little different from the other. Here's another one. This is one of my personal favorite trees that is a little tough to figure out just from a twig, but if you look close to this twig, you'll notice that the surface is kind of rough, a little bit bumpy, and then the main part is of the twigs, they're kind of a reddish color. If we go right up to the tree, this is our papery birch tree, and you know it's a birch when you see all this paper-like bark that it has on it. So that's a birch tree. We also have one type of coniferous tree that loses its needles in the wintertime. This coniferous tree is called a larch. Now, the larch is quite distinctive because of its little knobbies that it has all the way along those branches. You see those little bumps? That's a very distinctive look. And you'll also notice, if you get to see the tree in the fall before the snow covers it up, lots of yellow orangish needles on the ground all around it. When we get to our coniferous trees, we have a cute little saying that helps us remember which one is which. Spruce is square, pine is paired, and fir is flat. That's talking about the shape of the needles. Also, spruce tend to have short little stubby needles. Pine have those long needles that are together in pairs. And the fir have a flat, squished needle on theirs that are also on the shorter side. So what I'm saying is, get out there. Get to know who's in your neighborhood. Who are the trees in your neighborhood? And get to know how to tell them in wintertime and in summertime. So take care, and remember, get out and have fun. See you later.
Woo!